For another episode of 26 videos, you see here, once again, we get to talk about the greatest, and by greatest, I mean awful program I've ever seen. This June countdown program. I am recording this at Saturday night. So as you see above me, 2 days, 6 hours left. So by the time you're going to see this, we're going to be under the 48 hours remaining here. But I wanted to, now being on the last leg of it, I do want to talk about it ad nauseum because, yeah, okay. I have my thoughts. I have them. I'm going to cough, so we're going to pause really fast. All right, now that that's over with, let's talk about this thing ad nauseum. First off, let's go by the missions here because now we have all of them. The easy stuff was easy / annoying, which I think a lot of these things end up being here. 1 win, 5 hits, 2, you know. I think we've talked about enough about this. To get Acuna where we are right now, where we just got 10 Ks, 1,500, 2 wins. This was a pain in the ass. I think it took me 3-4 games to do this. Both were quits. So take that for what it's worth. This came from, I don't even know how the hell I did this. I was sort of shocked. I think I did it in a game, and it wasn't like a high scoring affair. And then the home runs. These two can be kind of just done in the event to get this Ronald Acuna. Here's what's funny. We're going to test this one out because I saw this and I think this is hilarious. Here's the Acuna, a classic Acuna, low vision, good power, okay contact, and the most fielding you've ever seen in this side of the Mississippi. Speed's 85, 70, arms really good. Welcome to the land of archetypes. I don't even know what to tell you to fix this guy. I guess contacts, we can bring the vision up so we can actually hit the damn ball. Here's sort of the haha tee-hee. Apparently this guy's a captain. I don't know what. It says tier 1, 0, tier 2, 0, tier 3, 0. I don't know what the hell that even means. So, you get a free captain, I suppose. So there's that for you. Even his quirks on this card are kind of weird, to be completely honest with you. Homebody, night player, unfazed, dead red, which is good. Breaking ball hitter. Interesting. That's all I gotta say. Interesting. Zach Britton, we've talked about again ad nauseum, but here he is again in case you missed it. Not too shabby for a 95 standout. Help you with collections. Oh, that stuff. Well, let's talk about the hard missions because now we're on the back leg of this going into Monday. At least I am. What do I get to look forward to? Basically lobotomy, I tell you. 5 wins in BR. Now, this isn't 5 straight wins. I think the longest my PR is about 6 or 7 anyway, but it was a couple years. I haven't touched BR in many, many moons because it's just where I'd rather stick my nuts in a blender than play Battle Royale. But here we are once again. 10 hits in a single multiplayer game. All right, I don't know the last time I got 10 hits in a single multiplayer game, but all right. 15 runs in ranked. This isn't in one game. This is cumulative, but again, we're sticking our nuts in a blender. 24 Ks in a single game. I think everyone said play this shit on rookie and versus the computer with the worst team in this league. I don't know who the worst team is at this moment. Probably the Rockies. Play them wherever you want to. Just strike out 24 of them. 1,000 with Castellanos is pretty easy, I would say. I would say at all these two are going to be the biggest pains in the ass. Why? You have to play BR and get 10 hits in a single game. If you're getting 10 hits, you're beating the shit out of somebody, and I don't think they're going to stick around that long, especially in this day and age where quitting's just easier than getting your dick kicked in. Now, if you're in the back half like me and you're looking at downriver at this stuff, I'm not going to lie to you. I think I will try my damnedest to get this almost 100K stubs because it's dumb of me not to at least attempt to get some of this stuff. In terms of the rising rookies, have they dropped it all on Sunday night? Not in particular. So if you're sort of looking at, ooh, we could sneak up and, get a few of them, doesn't look like it. I'm willing to bet people aren't really jumping at the gun here to finish this stuff off. Hell, to get Acuna, which is, quote, medium, if we go here, let's take a gander. Well, it looks like, in terms of this, 72,000 players here, so let's just say 73, have gotten him. So a lot of people have at least gotten to this point, so it looks like they're getting there. I don't know what the likelihood they're going to finish this, because there's no card back here to get, but this is rather fascinating. Oh, in terms of the bullpen bash, because this is fascinating, this is also good because you need this sack of shit. He's 23-5, 18-5, so he's come down a smidge. But this is a program, and I'm going to be completely blunt with you on this one. I think when it comes to the hard missions, this is where people are just going to either stop or really not put in the effort. Here's my rationale for this. I think people are going to see the BR and just be like, absolutely not. BR is, to be fair, probably the most annoying mode in this game, especially now. There's no real reason to play it. There's nothing you gain out of it other than a live series card that might be less or not worth much at the end of the day. This, again, might be the most obnoxious thing I've ever seen. I know how often you're getting 10 hits in a game, and I know they're like, well, this is hard. What do you expect it not to be hard? I expected it to be hard and slightly obnoxious. I think oddly, slightly obnoxious is more or less where we are. Especially when you're, like I previously mentioned, we're entering a time where a lot of people are just going to quit. I mean, it took me 4 games to get 2 wins in ranked, and I didn't even play. I don't think I played. I think the 2 I lost, I played full 9 innings. The 2 I won, I played collective 5. So, do it that what you will. But on the bright side, if you want to talk about it, you are going to get more chances to get spins and stuff. It does say co-op, so hypothetically, if you're playing co-op, which might be the best way to do this, you only need to worry about maybe 5 hits, and hopefully you get paired up with an absolute goon, and you can just knock it, ride the wave, which could be good. 15 in ranked. This is collective, so this isn't the worst thing in the world. 24Ks. I might make a video just trying to do this because, oh my lord, sweet mighty. The last time I remember this was a Hall of Fame where I think we had to strike out 21 with a carry wood in extreme. That was doable. I don't know if 24 is. I've gotten 20 when I used to grind a ton of CPU stuff to get stuff done. And then this is easy. So in terms of like, can you at least get to the pack? I think 3 are likely. This one you might have to do co-op. So maybe the 5 wins is going to be the pain in the ass because I don't know. The thing of it is, if you're looking at it from the perspective, can you get 5 wins, like a 3-win run and a 2-win run? It's possible. It's basically the event with a draft. These are hard, but I would say the hardest one's probably the 10 hits, truthfully. So at the end of the day, how many people would think are you going to complete this or possibly attempt it? Well, clearly people are attempting it because Ronald Acuna's got, 70 something. I'm assuming Zach Britton here is going to be even higher, 88. Maybe it's not as many people as I thought. So the 88 who got here, the majority did get here, but it's fallen off. So people aren't really attempting this to the extent I would even figure, at least to get the first guy, which, quote unquote, easy stuff here. But I want to point this out. This program here, I won't lie, it feels like an L. Reason, here's my biggest thing. 1, I don't care about the forcing you to do the program. You should be doing this stuff anyway, because you're going to get better free cards. There's a lightning card coming Thursday. For the love of God, do this stuff to get him. Make your life easy. Do the things you have to do to get him. It's not that difficult, and just by doing it, you're going to be doing this. The stuff that I will say I think is obnoxious and kind of forcing people, and what rubs people the wrong way, including myself, are 3Ks a multiplayer game and 2 steals a multiplayer game. Granted, you should be playing the events. Get your cards. Get the free cards there to do this. And the striking out guys, you're easy. Don't overthink this. Play your game. You'll get it eventually. The media missions here. The supercharged thing was weird. I just used Caminera, and I apparently love Caminera swing. I was hitting bombs with him. So this wasn't too difficult. Again, the 10Ks multiplayer. I don't know how many guys who play offline were cool with doing stuff like this. I would say if you're having difficulty, log into ranked and co-op, because if they're counting both of you, you'll be fine. Because you're dealing with 2 guys and not just 1. The same thing here with the 2 wins in ranked. I think they just won. they wanted you to try different modes. On the one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, this is so effing stupid if we're dealing with this and looking at it and being like, hey guys, you know how you only offline grind because you don't really want to deal with sweats? Get used to it. This, again, I don't even remember how I did it. I did a 3-inning game. This was before I started my rank crap, and we got it, so it wasn't too bad. This, you can just... You'll hit your share of homers. Just trust me on this. Now, jumping into this, again, I think the BR stuff is ridiculous because I don't think people are playing BR as much. Apparently, it's filled with bots and people who just... There are guys who that's where they used to make their stubs. They're not doing that much anymore. Again, the 10 hits a single game. I would say co-op be your best bet. But again, this just feels like an L because it's requiring you to do other stuff subsidiary to it. And even on top of it, too, if you're playing in the event, you get Nick Castellanos. If you're using him, why not just count this already? Why not put this somewhere else? It's sort of stupid to be like, hey, we want you to play BR and use Nick Castellanos and whatever. I guess, realistically, you're going to have to use him here if you have to score 15 runs in ranked. Okay, again, I don't know how we're going to get to this point, but hey, there we go. So again, I'm on the back end of this. I just wanted to talk about all this stuff. And mind you, this isn't even talking about this dude, who is probably the best card in here in mini seasons, the dear old Joseph Mauer, mind you, who I'm curious, how many people have gotten him? Because he's probably on the back burner. 11,000. I see we're jumping at the bit here for him. Again, I look at this collectively and just say, this feels, like I said this Friday, I talked about it in a short on Saturday. This just feels like a giant L. I just don't understand what they're trying to do here. These extreme moments don't necessarily seem worth it. Cool, hey, we'll give you a free any pack for 75 hits. And hey, you want to try on extreme? You can get the next one. Don't worry about it. Are they going to make this more accessible? Absolutely the fuck not. They're not going to do that. This is their money grab premium shit that a lot of people, I don't think, they get. Cool, another bullpen pack for some strikeouts. A premier pack, which is useless. There's a lot of stuff here where I'm like, if you're looking at the people who are going to be trying for this stuff, it's not going to be your guys playing on these levels. It's going to be people like me who are going to be like, 5 cards, I have a better chance to get something, which you very well might. But ultimately, at the end of the day, is it closer getting you to Aaron Judge? Is it closer you to get Shohei Ohtani? Probably not. But hey, you might pull something out of the Easter pack. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten Easter. Can't get the St. Patrick's Day cards, but we'll give you one of those. Anywho, that's just me ranting. I just wanted to put this more in perspective because I wanted to see how it felt a little bit later. I'm sure it's going to be talking point a lot this week. And I think it's something I never want to see ever again. I don't like the idea of FOMO. I don't like what they're doing here, period. With this stuff, this just feels like a very stupid program, especially when it's leading into other things. And mind you, I'm aware of what the second really means. It means college football is coming out, and I said this prior. I think for the first time ever, we're seeing them really see the clock inch closer and closer and closer to midnight, where I think a lot of people are going to drop off of this game. And ultimately from there, it'll look like more of a failure than it probably already is, because I don't think all-star content, the way we've seen content, is going to bring a lot of people in. Granted, that's just one man's opinion. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Because holy hell, we're going to have an interesting couple of weeks here with MLB The Show. So that being said, my name's Specs. I'll see you guys all in the next one.